we can't finish any of the Gossip episode without at least talking once about Gossip Girl, the show. Have you guys both watched it?
One of the best shows ever.
Brianna.
Brie.
For some reason, I feel like I knew that actually. Are you?
I tried to watch it and I was like, this is horrible.
The original? The original, right?
The original, yeah.
And you thought it was horrible?
Mm-hmm.
Not
and
even
I tried
good
to
in a
watch the
cheese
new
way?
one too. I like the new one's like first 2 episodes, and then I was like, this is just horrible.
The new one is like the biggest piece of garbage I've ever seen, but I can't stop watching
Gossip
it.
Girl. And I actually look at
so
people who
bad.
love it differently, so.
Damn.
Well, I look at people
love
who hate
Gossip
it
Girl.
differently,
I know.
So at least we're on the same page.
I know.
What the fuck?
I hate it.
Whatever.
I feel like you got to give it a real chance. I feel like you didn't give it a real chance.
Just one of those shows where I just don't like. It's like one of those hot ones where I'm just like, not getting it.
You just missed it.
Yeah.
Gossip Girl was the hottest fucking show
Hated it.
that you could ever
Because
watch.
I hate that fucking ugly fuck that everyone says is so hot, and it pisses me off. I'm like,
Badgley?
One? No, I
The
bet you mean
fucking
Chuck Bass.
Chuck
Bass.
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chuck Bass. I was gonna
Bass.
say
I see all
love
these
Chuck Bass.
memes about him. I'm like, what are you talking
That's what you don't
about?
understand
Here's the
because you
thing.
haven't watched the
Because
show.
you haven't watched the show. If you watch the show, and I'm with you, if you just see him, you're like, ugh. You watch the show, you will want to fuck Chuck Bass with all of your being. Like, it's everything about him. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Just. You're not gonna watch it, so there's no use to even telling you this.
Matter.
But
it's his
he's one of the most.
personality.
He's one of the most fuckable characters. Ever.
It's his personality.
Really?
It's his confidence. It's everything. He's got a lot of money.
Oh
he's powerful.
My God. I have
and
like
you don't
chills in my
think
body.
about.
Oh my
You don't think
God.
about the fact that he's like in high school. Like you forget that he's like 18, and you're like, oh, like he's 18 years old, and he's out here making power plays
Chuck
in the
Bass
real estate world, and you're like, what? Chuck Bass could just get a plane for me to go to France if I want to,
and he's just
like it's
fucking bitches doing coke and not that I like that.
Brianna loves that.
I don't like that at all.
He's like drugs and drinking, and he's
a
dark
bad boy.
and he's disturbed and he needs help. He needs to be fixed. Like he
needs our help.
Like
he needs our help.
Me. Yeah.
He's just ridiculous.
No, he's
Also,
a nightmare as a human in real life, but as somebody to fantasize about, he's one of the most fuckable characters.
Okay.
Also in real life, Ed Westwick, the actor that plays him, is British, so gives him a little extra little accent.
All right.
I'm sad for you that you don't like Gossip Girl. I wish that you would change your mind, but I understand that you might not.
It's one of those shows.
I think
Friends.
Gossip Girl is like a one of those shows that was like I remember coming from school and watching. I think America's Next Top Model was on first, and then Gossip Girl, new episodes like every Wednesday or something, and it was just like primetime TV. Like I was like, this is.
Oh, you guys watch
shit.
it on TV?
I know.
yeah.
I watched it after.
I watched it on TV.
But I do know because my sister used to watch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it was figuring out what Serena was up to every single week was like, what are these people doing? It was one of those things where if you didn't care about New York before, or you didn't really do whatever about it, you like fell in love with New York. You thought it was so romantic. It was also really unrealistic in the way of like, you can't get from the Upper East Side to Brooklyn in 15 minutes. It takes like 3 hours. Like it's just.
And they also were a bunch of high school kids going to the fanciest
going to
bars.
Butter.
Yeah,
Did you guys go to Butter
That's
recently?
like the new one.
We did go to Butter.
Butter was like
yeah.
Butter was
Just
like the
us two,
spot.
like fucking freaks.
We did.
That's where all the cool.
It was fun though.
It was fun. We were
All the
freaks,
cool
though.
like birthday parties on Gossip Girl were at Butter, specifically Blair Waldorf's was like at Butter.
So we've been there. No big deal.
Yeah, no big deal.
No biggie.
Basically,
cool
we are
spot.
the Gossip Girls.
No big deal.
It's a cool spot.
But you know how you said earlier, you were like, I wouldn't really judge anyone for anything now. Imagine hearing the gossip we know now when we were like 15. Like, oh, so-and-so had a foursome on a yacht. We would lose our fucking minds. But
I'd
now
rip
it's
them
just
apart.
like, oh, it's like whatever.
I used to, oh my God, the things that I would hear and I'd be so like, in seventh
Changes in age, yeah.
You know, it changes. In 7th grade, when we had our first nude scandal in our school.
Oh, God, yeah.
Oh, my God, the nude scandals.
We ripped
Nudes
this
were
girl
horrible.
to shreds.
Same.
Like we were like,
I feel bad.
how the fuck would you say that's disgusting? We also, Catholic school, we were like, that's disgraceful, that's disgusting. And it was also because it was with somebody else's boyfriend, so like that's what made it even worse. And I remember telling my sister,
my God.
I know, and I remember telling my sister, I was like, who would send naked pictures of themselves like that? And my sister was like, yeah, I don't know. Because my sister was in high school. And just this shit I would hear, like freshman year, this girl, we went to the movies and this girl got fingered at the movies.
Fingering
oh
was
my God.
crazy.
I was like, she got fingered at the movie theaters. Meanwhile, the next year I was having sex. Like there was no in between. It was like, you hate fingering and then you're banging within the next year.
crazy.
It goes real quick.
We always had the rumors of the girl who, there was 2 girls girls in my high school. One who like didn't want to lose her virginity, so she only had anal sex.
Yes.
And they had sex in the woods.
That's
Oh,
stupid.
Like everybody's had anal sex in the woods.
Everybody had that.
Everyone's had anal sex in the
queen.
anal queen. And then another girl, same thing. Like she was also an anal queen, but they did have sex. And the one guy was like still dating her because she like also let him have anal. And it was always the thing
Oh
like
my
she
God.
lets him have anal. And I was like, fuck off about that. Lets him have anal. Disgusting. But at the time I was like, these people are gross. Like how dare they? Meanwhile, I'm like, well,
Can I tell you guys? This is like a
This is a
rumor.
dirty little secret.
This is a rumor that
remember the one around about you? I gotta hear it.
it's like,
debunk it.
but like
Debunk the
people are gonna
rumor.
be like, "Oh, Rhea just said this rumor because she wants people to know this," but like it is something that actually happened. It was like a very small thing, but like somehow I don't know how it came up in conversation with like my parents.
Oh my fucking
I
God!
don't-
You got to get your parents out of this
no,
stuff.
No,
Rhea.
I know, but it was like I don't even know, but
They know too much.
it was like we were at a party and we were in the other room. We were fighting, but people were saying that I was blowing him, and it was like Rhea, like just. I can't even say it. Never mind.
No,
Let's,
you have
no,
to.
no. It's not even that good of a. It's not even a rumor.
Well, we want to know now.
I said people
It's
were
like-
just they,
no,
they
were
thought
like-
you were giving a blowjob. You were really having a fight with your boyfriend.
Yeah, but
that's
they were
it.
like Rhea always swallows. Like that was like a thing. That, like it was like. And
You've said this
I've
before.
said this before, and
Yeah.
I remember vividly, like at my locker, one of my guy friends being like, "I heard you always swallow," but like I had a boyfriend at the time too, so it was like this boyfriend of mine just I don't know,
Telling
whatever,
everyone
whatever.
everything.
Who's out there bragging? Also, too, like that's the dumbest.
It's
brag
not
ever.
even like a
that's
r-
not even a cool. Like, it's
But in
that's
high
like,
school, like
in high
a
school,
girl
yeah,
like
in high
always
school.
swallows, you're like, oh.
But did you ever know a single girl that spit? I just want to say
yeah,
that. Like,
I've never met a
known
bitch that
single-
Especially the first time you're
never.
sucking a dick, you're like, I have to swallow
Right.
this
That already
shit.
ingrained. You know what? You know what? Is this one of those things where guys are like, oh, I have blue balls, like you have to finish me off? Is this thing like, oh, they shamed us into swallowing their cum all the
think so.
time?
I
But
think
where
so.
would you spit it? Back on the
Great
dick?
question. I might spit it right on your
Yeah, well,
stomach.
that-
Just
yeah.
like you come on my stomach.
I'm gonna
Right on your stomach.
Okay, you know what? We're doing back and forth.
I
now.
am woke about this.
right
That's
on your
good.
Now
nipples.
just
I'm gonna
hustle
be spitting your
Get
cum.
cum
I'm
into the face.
Right in
Oh
your
my God.
eyelashes.
Next time
right in your eyelashes. That's what I'm going to
hook up
spit your
with
cum.
Why don't you just
somebody,
redirect
I'm
the
gonna,
dick
I'm
up?
gonna say, let me spit your cum back on your nipples.
Oh, God.
It has to happen. It has to happen. All right, you're going nipples. I was originally going stomach, but now I'm going eyelashes.
No, because you know if a
It's
guy
like
comes on your
reparations.
tits, you're
Yeah,
like,
of course.
oh.
That's some. Yeah,
I'm
I'm just
Yes.
redirecting it, and I'm shooting it up at his face.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just take control of the situation.
Yeah.
Damn.
God damn it.
That got lost for me for a second there.
Oof.
I'm now just picturing me
We've
spitting
been-
on
we've been-
guys' nipples.
We've been
God.
shamed. We've been sex shamed.
What if? Oh
We've been
wait, I'm
prude
sorry,
shamed.
sorry.
Prude shamed.
This
What,
is just
what,
getting real crazy in the head.
Yeah.
What if you put the cum in your mouth and then you spit it into their mouth so they have to
That's
swallow
like a
it?
thing, though. That's a thing. People like that.
Yeah, people like that. I've
Yeah,
never
that's
done
not
that.
that crazy.
Oh, you looked at me like
I mean, no. That,
That was
this
like-
thing you're
like,
not- that's like a thing people
taking
like.
swallowing a guy's cum and spitting it back in his mouth is something people do.
That's like a
didn't know
porn
that.
thing.
That's the scene from what's it called?
Succession.
Succession. Yeah,
Succession,
that's like a porn thing. Also, that's like that.
I
is not
just
so
thought
crazy.
I thought of something
No.
so
No, no, no.
groundbreaking.
I kind of thought you did.
What's
too.
funny-
I was like, yeah, that's gross.
That's gross, but
No,
could
no,
be
no.
like hot in the moment.
I think it's more. Yeah, you have to think about if you're wanting to like make a mess. Like here we are. Like today we
No,
want
it's
to make
about
a
if
mess.
the guy wants to swallow his own cum.
Also that, but I think it's also like a power thing. Like it could be like a power thing. Like oh, like I'm similar to what we were saying, but to the extreme,
Of
which is
spitting
just
it in his mouth.
I'm
spitting
gonna
it in his mouth.
spit your cum back in your mouth.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
you
yeah.
have- they
Bitch.
can't just say the guy.
You're saying it definitely makes sense.
I think he'd probably be like, oh, yeah, I'm done.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
thanks.
I'm
all
straight.
set.
I'm straight. You
I'm
can
all
swallow
set.
that all you want,
No, I'm
baby.
spitting in eyelashes. I've already decided because I need reparations. People they spit it in my eyelashes, and it's like cement. That's I always say that about blowjobs specifically. You come in your eyelashes, you know.